Yes. Another wonderful Tuesday. Can you believe it, guys? It's August. What? It is the middle of August, not just August, guys. Welcome to another Online Success Made Simple with your wonderful host, Takija Wyatt from sunny Florida. And of course, my co-host right here, Daria Jackson Legonier from the nice New York. Hey, New York. Hey, guys, if you're watching us live, go ahead and hit hashtag live. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And also, if you're watching this at a later date, go ahead and hit hashtag replay and also let us know where you're tuning in from. We love to know where our audience is tuning in from. If you guys are watching on YouTube, hey, how you doing? We love to see you guys from all around the world. We love teaching people and meeting people from across the globe is what we do this for and what we live for, traveling across the globe and teaching people around the globe.
For sure.
So, yes. So, guys, today you are in for a treat because I don't know if you saw the video that we did earlier telling you guys what the day was going to be about, or if you saw any of the posts that we did, any of the stories, reels, any of the stuff that we've posted so far, letting you guys know why it was so important for you to be on this team, for you to invite your team to this, for you to be on this team, for you to be on this training, and for you to invite your team to this training. Because this is one of the, I believe, it's up there. It's one of the top 3 trainings, right? This is one of the things that you need to know to produce income.
Yes.
Remember, we always talk about, Daria and I are always going on and on talking about income producing activity, right?
Yes.
The things that you do that make you the money, right? Mm-hmm. Everything that you do online does not make you money.
Exactly.
Right? But there are certain income producing activities that you need to be performing on a daily basis. And this is one of them, engaging with people, right? Not just engaging with people, but when people are engaging with you, i.e., when they send you a friend request with a message attached, right? Because that's going on a lot nowadays, right? People will send you a message and a friend request and the message is already attached. Now you have to know a rebuttal, a response. What are you going to say if they ask you, what do you do? Right? If they ask you certain questions, you need to know the professional way to answer the question. Because, of course, we always suggest that you not say the name of the company.
Absolutely.
Right? That's the last thing you want to do is give out the secret sauce, is what we say. That's the whole point of why people reach out to you, because they can't tell what it is that you do. They can't tell what type of company you work for. They just know, oh, I know you always advertising this service or this product, right? But you're branding yourself, because that is what we teach you, right? So you're branding yourself, not the company. So that's the first part. So of course they're reaching out to you. Hey, I see you doing this. I see you doing that. What company are you with? Why do you do what you do? How long have you been doing? They're gonna ask you all different types of questions.
Right.
Right. Daria and I have gotten all different types of questions.
All types.
Right. And then of course you're gonna have the people that are just gonna be in your inbox saying, "Hey, sexy." Right. You're gonna be in you're gonna have people jumping in your inbox saying all kind of crazy stuff because it is social media. But of course, that's why you have to establish the purpose that you're on social media is for business, right? And so that is why your page is optimized for business. So when people go to your page, they know right away, okay, she on here for business. She on here giving value. She's on here motivating, inspiring. Oh, look, he
Exactly.
just did a video giving value. Oh, he not
Hmm.
on here trying to find a woman,
Right.
right?
Exactly.
People are
Exactly.
still jumping your inbox though, right?
Oh,
Even
yeah.
though Daria married, happily married, people are still jumping your inbox. Oh, you're so beautiful. You still have to know how to handle those things, right?
Right.
But sometimes people jump in your inbox for one reason, and you can turn that into, right, not a relationship like what they want, but you turn it into a professional relationship. Because once people realize, oh, okay, she about her business, she only discuss business, people will eventually start seeing that, right? They'll start saying, oh, okay, I see everything on her page about business. I see every time she responds to me, it's about business,
Yep.
right?
Go
So
to
you
my
have to
page.
always keep it that way. I'm on here for business. This is what I'm about.
Go to my page, or otherwise you'll be joining the block association.
You gonna have a block party. Hey, we love to have them block parties. So D, so D, go ahead and get it started. Go ahead and get it started because we do have a couple things that we want to go over, and we're gonna
Yes.
try to keep it nice, short, and sweet so that you
Yes.
guys don't feel like you have information overload, and we want you to be able to take this right and go out there and make some new connections,
Exactly.
engage with some new people, engage with some people you've been afraid to
Mm-hmm.
engage with,
Mm-hmm.
right? We've been there.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna connect with that person. Like,
Yeah.
ooh,
Yeah. I don't know. They're
they
gonna try
successful. Why would they? Why would they? You gotta get out of there.
to get out of that.
Gotta evict that person. Gotta evict that person in the attic.
Exactly.
Go ahead, D.
Exactly, exactly. So I see Janet is on. What's up, girl? Thank you for tuning in. What's up, Valerie? I
Hey,
see a
hey,
couple of
hey.
people are jumping on. So I just want to say, hey, I don't want to ignore you guys. But yes, let us know where you're coming in from, and put hashtag live, like Takesha said. And if you are watching a replay, yes, put hashtag replay. Hello to everyone else across social media that may be watching us. And the whole thing about this not knowing what to say
Mhm.
is mindset. Quick story. I remember I was in an opportunity, and I was working closely with my upline. And she said, don't worry, just reach out to this person, that person. And she told me what to say. And the person reached out, and I was like, oh my God. I called her, oh my God, what do I say now? And she was like, relax, calm down. It's not that serious. Because in my mind, I'm feeling like I'm going to mess up and this person is not going to sign up with me. That's the wrong mindset. You're not reaching out to people to get a sign up. You're reaching out to people to build a relationship that may eventually turn into a sign up or a partnership. So that's the one thing you have to get out of your head. And that was me all the way, because I was so eager. Because, when you see people, oh, it's raining in Florida. Wow. So when you see people getting signups like this and that, you feel like, oh my God, what am I doing wrong? I got to make sure I say the right thing. I got to make sure, I got to make sure I make sure. So when somebody says something, then you're like, oh my God, what do I say? What do I say? No. First of all, get out of your head about what, worrying about what other people are doing. They're doing what they do, and you need to do what you do, right? So you don't know how long they've been building relationships for people to be signing up like that. They could have been building relationships for months with these people, and then they just decided to join them. But of course, on our end, it just looks like they speak to a person, they sign up.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, let me interject.
Mm-hmm.
Daria and I just had a conversation with a client over the weekend, right? And it's the same thing because everybody thinks, oh man, overnight success.
Yep.
It just doesn't work that way. Not in this industry, not in the music industry. When I was in the music industry, I cannot tell you how many years I saw people be an independent artist before they was a overnight success. And I'm
Exactly.
talking about how
So
many shows they did when nobody knew them. How many hotels, motels, roach they stayed in to do all these shows to get to that point to where people was like, oh, they known everywhere. You know how many road trips they were on. You know
mm,
how many late nights they had. Same thing in every business.
yeah,
Everybody be like, dang, you and Daria doing this, you and Daria doing that. If me and Daria didn't put in the work before we were introduced to each other, this
right.
wouldn't even be possible.
It couldn't
We
be.
had to get to a point to where we could be business partners, so where we had the same common knowledge about certain business things, right?
Right.
And then we came to the conclusion, oh yeah, we could definitely make this a business, right? We can
We
do
can
a
do
group
this.
and we can turn it into a business. We can help so many more people.
Yeah, we could work
But
together. Right.
right? But
Right.
then if Daria and I was still in the same mindset, me and Daria had the same mindset when we first started. Like people told us, this is what you do. We tried to reinvent the wheel. We
Mhm,
didn't think it was that simple, right?
mhm.
And then a lot of times Daria and I we both guilty of this, just like some of y'all I know are. We told ourselves when our mentor told us to do certain things, we was like, I ain't doing that.
Nope.
Somebody who is a millionaire, somebody making $1 million, I think I'm making $1 million a month, telling you to do something that make them money, and you just won't do it.
Mm-mm.
Your mind done told you not worth it.
Mhm,
Oh,
mhm.
you can't do that, right? In your
Yep.
mind saying, I'm not gonna turn on no video. I'm not about to look stupid in front of people. I'm
Exactly.
not about to, because that's what I said. That's what I said to myself. I'm like, that's stupid. It's a light on, and I'm just looking at the light. I'm like, I feel stupid. I'm just talking to myself.
Right.
That's me in my head, right? You
Exactly.
in your head saying the same thing. Like,
Exactly.
oh, I wanna, what am, then the camera come on, what am I gonna say?
Right.
You thinking too much. We thought too much
Too
until
much.
the one day we got mad.
Yep.
And right, mad, make
Yeah.
a decision. We
Decision.
made a decision. And the decision was, I'm gonna find me a mentor and I'm gonna do whatever the mentor tell me to do. If my mentor tell me to stand on one leg and hop like a bunny, that's what I'm gonna do. Because apparently whatever they doing is working and what I'm doing that ain't working. So
Exactly.
I need to put on my big girl panties and get out my own way and stop
Mhm.
telling myself I'm not going to do something that I know will work because it's working for every successful person because they keep saying this what you got to do over and over again. But I'm thinking to myself, it can't be that simple.
Exactly. Exactly. You
Why you
know,
think we named it Online Success
success made
Made
simple.
Simple? Not easy. We never said it was easy,
But it's
but
simple.
it's simple. So
Simple.
simple, people be like, that can't be
It can't
all
be.
you gotta do.
Yeah, that can't be it. Right. It's true. But you know, you reminded me of something when you talked about um, the overnight success. Now, my sister, right, went to school with Jay-Z, and she went to high school with
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes. They used to do beats on the lunchroom table, having rhyming battles, Jay-Z and Busta Rhymes. Nobody knew who they were
Nobody.
unless it was those that went to school with them. My sister would have had never guessed in a million years that Jay-Z would be who he is today, or Busta Rhymes, and she went to school with him. So, but for him to
Yeah.
go from doing beats on the lunchroom table and rapping in the lunchroom to where he is
Yeah.
now took a lot of work. He
A
was not an
lot.
overnight sensation. A lot of work. He had to learn a lot. He had to learn the industry. He
Yeah.
had to work on his craft because he already
On
had a gift.
himself.
Yeah, he already had
Mhm.
a gift, but then
Oh
he
yeah.
had to cultivate that. He had to hone in on that. He had to get some coaching. And then when he started bringing in the money, I mean, a brother coming from the hood, from the
Yeah.
PJs, Bussy Projects,
From the
he didn't
PJs.
have anything. So he had to be coached on his money so that he can keep it. and then get the hottest chick in the game,
That's
right?
right.
So he had some work to do to get where he is. He didn't just wake up and be, he was Sean Carter
You
before,
know what? So listen to that. Listen to what
you know?
Darius just said. I want y'all to think about that just for 1 second. He came from the projects with
Hmm.
nothing
Right.
to being a billionaire with the hottest chick in the game on his own.
Yep.
That came from here first.
Yep.
He
Exactly.
decided that's what he wanted.
Hmm.
He did what it took, right? He worked on himself the hardest,
Right.
right? You work on yourself more than anything, way more, not more than your business, more than everything. You're going to work on yourself. Because the
Mhm.
better you are, the more you realize that you have to get out of your own way. And sometimes you're the cause of you not being as successful as you want to be. That's when you
Yeah,
open up that door.
that's it. That's it. And you have, and you must realize, and this is what helps me talk to anybody. Whether I remember when I used to be afraid to talk to my pastor, because I made him so big, I put him on a pedestal in my mind. But because he was the type of person that he wanted to have personal relationships with his parishioners, it made it easier. But
Mm-hmm.
that was the first person that I actually was able to talk to, that I could actually touch, but that was, big, popular, you know? And I remember telling myself, okay, I don't care how big a person is, we all have to sleep to survive. We all have to eat. We all put our pants on one leg at a time, right? We all get sick. We all got to use the bathroom. And when you put that in your mind, you're telling yourself, you know what, they're human just like me. You know, the only difference between me and them is that they're famous and I'm not, or they're a public speaker and I'm not. And
Yes.
so you may revere this big time person, but at the end of the day, they're a person just like you.
Yes.
So when you go out there and you start building relationships, you're talking to people. That means that you could reach out to Eric Worre and he may respond and you can kick it with him just like you would with me and Takesha.
Right.
I remember when I friended TD Jakes and he responded to me and I was like, he's a person. And I had to get over that. So, I'm friends with a lot of people that are public speakers that people are like, oh my God, you're friends with them.
Oh
Because
yeah.
I I had to come to terms with, hey, they're people just like me, and they just want to have genuine relationships just like anybody else would. When you're big, you don't want people going Google eye over you. Oh my God, Lord have mercy, falling out. They don't want that. They want
Yeah.
they want a real, relationship with people. You know, I always
Absolutely.
tell my students that, when you're big like that, well, I used to tell my students, you can't um you don't have a normal life. You kind of yearn for it because just
Mm-hmm.
like you can go to the corner store or whatever and buy, toothpaste, you could just go to the store, purchase toothpaste and come home, right? They can't do that. My niece, my brother-in-law is related to Little Mama, right? The rapper Little Mama. She's been in a lot of movies and stuff like that. And I have a niece that favors her. But when I see Little Mama in the neighborhood, girlfriend got on a hoodie. She got on big shades. She walks around with a big I don't know if it's a Wak Walla or a pit bull. Because first of all, she just wants to just walk around in the neighborhood, just like everybody else. That's number one. So she got the dog as a deterrent, so nobody will roll up on her. Because ain't nobody.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm not. And happened to see her because she just walked past the house. She
Mm-hmm.
was like, wait a minute,
Yep.
you little mama. And she was discreet about it. She wasn't like, hey, you know, and little mama took a moment and sat and chatted with her, and I happened to be on the phone with her, and I end up talking to little mama. But they just want to be able to just exist in this world. I mean, there's a time to be out on stage and you're doing your thing and you're on the silver screen and you're doing your thing. But everyday life, you just want to be like everybody else. You just want to be able to walk in peace, do your thing, go leave your house, come back. Not with all that hoopla. You're not in the mood for that all the time.
No.
It's a place for that. So when you have that mindset, it's the same thing, when you're marketing, you know, you can, I mean, there's a ton of people that you guys can be communicating with every day. I know I'm looking at the people that are here. You get comments on your posts.
Mm-hmm.
You get
Yeah.
likes and hearts on your posts. Guess what? Those are people that you could be communicating with them. You don't even have to go out and look for anything because Facebook is already bringing you traffic. Utilize the traffic you have. Facebook lets you know who and who gave you a like. All you got to
Mm-hmm.
do is click on their name, inbox them, and thank them. And that would be the beginning of a conversation. Or even you don't even have to inbox them. You could even say it on the post. I appreciate you liking my post. That's going
Oh,
to
yeah.
bring your post up further in the feed and even more people will see it. So I mean,
Yes.
if you just do that, that's a way to interact with people that are already your friends, because
Absolutely.
hopefully you're making friends every day, right? So make your friends every day. Decide whether you're going to do it manually or you're going to use a tool. I suggest you, if you doing it manually, at least do 10 a day, at least, because it takes more time to do it manually than with a tool. Because with a tool,
Yeah.
you knock out 200 friends a day. Once you train Facebook that this is what you do, you know, so you start
Oh
out
yeah.
small, and then eventually you can friend 200 people a day,
Oh
with the
yeah.
tool. But utilize those people that are interacting with you in your posts, because at least those people know you. you know they know you, they recognize you are in their feed, and they're giving you a heart, or they may even comment on it. And you can just say thank you, appreciate that, and then you could take it a step
That's
further
right.
and ask them, you
Mm-hmm.
know, well, what resonated? Well, why did you like my post? What about it did you like or resonated for you?
That's
That's a
right.
conversation. And then when you see that the conversation is really getting lengthy, then you could take it offline and say, hey, you know what? Would you mind if I chat with you in Messenger, or we chat for about 5 minutes right on the post? Because Facebook is gonna love that, because you're interacting, and that's what Facebook wants.
Absolutely.
Just doing that little thing is gonna make a difference. So then when you do
Yeah.
your curiosity post, they're gonna say, oh yeah, I know Valerie. Let me comment on that. Let me see what that's all about. Let me ask her for some info. And then most likely when you
Yep.
send the link for the info, they will respond, because they
Yes.
already they already know who you are. They remember the conversation
Yes.
that you had. Guys,
Just
this is
remember, now just remember, guys, when you send the info, send it in a private chat. Don't post it right there
oh yeah,
for
yeah, yeah. Don't do
everybody to see, right?
mm-mm.
Because you're defeating the purpose of creating a value purpose, which is to have people reaching out to you so that you can have private conversations with them. So when they ask for info, sure you come comment and let them know, check your inbox. And you
Mm-mm.
don't want to say to everybody, check your inbox. You want to switch it up. It's just like when you go down and comment on your feed in the morning, you don't want to just go straight down and tell everybody good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, right? You want to say, good morning, Barbara. Hey, girl, good morning, have a great day. Depending on who you're talking to, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have a happy Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Have an amazing week. right? You want to switch it up. The same thing when somebody asks you for info. They say, info, please. No problem. Check your inbox.
Right.
Okay, in your inbox, right? You want to switch it up every time. Don't just say, check your messages, check your messages, check because
Right.
Facebook will be like, oh, either she got a bot doing that, which of course they like, mm-mm, she got a bot doing it for her. Or she's so lazy, she can't figure out what to say besides. That same thing.
Right.
Either way, we ain't gonna show this message to no more people. And that's
Right.
the opposite of what you want, right? You want it to be like, okay, she having a conversation with these people. She's not just saying the same generic thing every time. She's actually engaging with these people. She's not
Right.
just saying, check your inbox, check your inbox, check your inbox. Oh, okay, not a problem. It's in your inbox, right? You
Yep.
want to just switch it up every time you say something.
Right.
Switch it up
Right.
every time.
Right. I know for me, I got tired of saying the same thing. So sometimes I say sure, sometimes I say
Yeah,
absolutely. Check your inbox. I got you, depending on who it is. Like
yeah.
if it's a relationship, I got you. And then, I'll put it in their inbox and then I'll put check your inbox, or it's there, sent. You can, so there's a lot of ways that you can mix that up so that the message gets across, and then you stay out of the radar of Facebook.
Yeah.
You don't want to be under their radar because you know how Facebook can be.
You don't want to be in Facebook jail. Go on, spit it out. D trying to sugarcoat it. You don't want to be in
Yeah,
Facebook jail.
yeah,
You won't be able to send messages and all that stuff. So you want to try to stick to your lane, so to speak. So if
mhm,
you know you haven't been on social media for a long time, don't be out there trying to friend 200 people a day when
right,
you never even friended 20 people a day.
right. Yeah, you got to
You
warm
want to
it up.
go with where you are. You never friended people, or you only friend people every now and then. Stick with 20 people, 20 to 50 people. Don't add no more than 20 to 50 people a day, right? Stick with that. My max is 50 people. I don't want to, what I'm saying, and engaging 10 to 15 people.
Mm-hmm.
And then, okay, so what do you say, Daria? So what do you say? Somebody jumping in your inbox. So here we go. We got several different scenarios that we can give
Right.
you guys. Because of course you have a situation where somebody friend requested you and sent you a message, right? And a lot of times what happens? Somebody sends you a friend request with a message attached. It's usually them trying to solicit you, right? Because a lot of times people don't know what to say and how to get people to engage with them other than just saying, hey, I got this great product that you should check it out.
Yep.
Uh, hey,
Like how?
where are ya? Right? Like you can even say, hey, boo.
Right. Right.
So that's why, yeah, that's why when people say, let's say they say, hey, Stephanie, I see that you're online and you look like you're doing a lot of great things. I think that you're really like this company that I'm with. Here's the link. Stephanie like, huh?
Like
So
really?
what should Stephanie say? So Stephanie just got this message, right? They complimented Stephanie. Okay, that's cool. They see she's doing good things online. They want to work with her, this, that, and the third. But then they drop the link, right? Stephanie didn't ask for the link. Stephanie didn't say she was interested in what they were doing. Stephanie didn't ask this person what they was doing. But they done sent her a friend request and just jumped in her inbox, sending her information about whatever it is that they doing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get mad and
Happens.
don't block that person.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Those are the two things you do not do.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna waste my time. Hello, they're doing what you should be doing. They just going about it the wrong way. Your job is to educate people when they doing something poorly, and you can do that because you own online success made simple. You supposed to
No.
get what you learn here and take it out there, right,
Mhm.
and create value.
Exactly.
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna educate the person.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Mary, thank you. I appreciate that. I'm not sure why you sent your link, right? That's what you want to say. I'm not sure why you sent your link. You know there's a better way to get more people to follow you and to get more engagement, right? That's a conversation. That's a
Mhm.
conversation. They're gonna say something. They're
Right.
gonna say something. They might say, "Oh, I didn't mean to spam you," right?
Right.
Or
Right.
they might say, "Oh, I didn't. I was just trying to get the information out. I'm sorry." Right?
Hmm.
Oh,
Hmm.
no need to apologize. I see this all the time. But what I've learned, right, is there's a better way to do it without making people feel like you're spamming them
Or
and
trying to.
being able to create, right,
Mhm.
more relationships,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because people have it in their mindset, oh, I'm on here to make sales, or I'm on here to get people to join me, or I'm on here to get people to my presentation. That's what I'm doing. You haven't built a relationship with this person yet. This person don't know you from a can of paint, but you want them to come join. You haven't built your presence yet. You're building relationships with people and your presence online at the same time. You want people knocking on your door, just keep doing that. Keep being consistent. Keep engaging with people, right? Keep connecting with people. Yes, you're going to be inviting people to join your stuff, right? You building up a whole network of people that are going to want to do whatever you want to do with them, right? How do you think these successful people join something and all of a sudden they the number one in that company? Because they have a group of people that follow them wherever they go.
Right.
So that's their audience, though. They
Hmm.
might have an audience of 100,000 people. They might only have 100 people follow them everywhere they go. A
Exactly.
hundred people is a lot of people
That's a
to
lot of.
join any organization.
Hmm.
Instant success, right? Or
Right.
so you think. How did they become that instant success? You
Give it
follow
back.
the success trail backwards, right? You see it, they at the top. You need to know how they got there. You can't start at the bottom and wake up tomorrow at the top, which is a lot of times what we want to do, right? We're like, oh, well, I want to do what they do.
Hmm. You can't.
You didn't do what they
Not
did.
there yet.
Yeah,
You ain't pay your dues yet.
right? So don't block people like that when they, oh man, they spam me. They don't know what they're doing. Of
I
course
used
they
to do
don't.
that too. I used to.
On here learning just like you are, right? They
Mhm.
learning how to engage with people just like you are. So a lot of times they doing it. They people feel like you desperate because all you're doing is sending your link out. Do
Right.
people get people to sign up with them that way? Yes. But
Hmm.
how many people you have to send that message out
At
to
least
get
a
one
million.
person? Go
Yeah.
ahead, B. How many people?
A lot. This is a numbers game. And if you go about
So
it that way, you got to send out a message to a lot of people.
because people don't know you. That's why we tell you to get people to know, like, and trust you by
Hmm.
building up your brand, right? On the social media platform of your choosing.
Right.
Build up your brand so people know you.
Hmm.
Because if that company closes doors tomorrow, we say it all the time, people will still know who you are,
Exactly.
right? People was following you. They weren't following Avon.
Right.
They was
Right.
following you because of you and who you are. Not because
Exactly.
you sold Avon. They probably ain't care that you sold Avon, but they knew if they wanted some Avon, they was gonna holler at you though,
Right.
right?
Because everybody knows at least two people that sell Avon. So
That's
who they
right.
gonna give the sale to? Whoever they choose. So you want to build
I
relationships with
do get a
people.
few spam messages. Oh, we all do. We
Yeah.
all do. And
It's
I
just
hope
that
you guys
people
are checking all three of your message folders, right? Remember, there are three message folders. I don't know if y'all can see. Let me turn off this light. I don't know if y'all will be able to see my phone, but it's three message folders, right? Because when you go into with Facebook, that is especially when you let me see because my daughter on here messaging. Okay, when you go into to Facebook, you see where my picture is right up here, and there's a God dog
oh,
it,
yeah, you know. But
and
there is
there's a number on there.
yeah,
If you click that,
of course. Now, yeah, wait.
If you click that, you're gonna have more messages.
Right.
Yeah, it says another red button, message request. I'm just gonna click that. Click. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See who can message you. Now look at that. Now see all. Dang, people just all. I always got messages coming up. Y'all don't mind that. And then look at over here. Look at this. More messages. Y'all see
Yes.
that? Let me look at my thing. Y'all know I be tripping. See, it says, because I'm like, there it is. See, it says in gray
Mm-hmm.
spam. Y'all see
Mm-hmm.
that? If I click the spam button, that's even more messages.
Yep.
Even more. Let me click that spam button so y'all can see. Click the spam button. Now
Look
I
at
got
all,
even more messages.
look at all those messages.
Three places. Three places where you have messages just in Facebook. That's just in Facebook. Three places.
Mhm.
A lot of you guys don't even know you have messages there, right?
Right.
Engage with these people.
Mm-hmm.
Look at them messages. Engage with them people.
Look at
Of
their
course, if
profile.
somebody from another country and they saying, "Hey, sexy," you know what I'm saying? You definitely want to let them know because depending on what type of opportunity you in, you may still get a business partnership out of that. Some type of business connection. You'll be amazed at how many people in Nigeria actually are online for business.
Yes, they
I
are.
run into it all the time. We've interviewed people from Nigeria online doing business,
Yeah.
successful, quit his job, don't have to do nothing, just do online, right from Nigeria.
Yeah.
We have serious people from all over the country doing great things online. So
Mm-hmm.
don't dismiss somebody based upon the country they from, right?
Right.
Because you might be like, oh, that's a third world country. It's rich people in every country.
Mm-hmm.
In case
Right.
y'all don't realize it, there's rich people in every country, right? You
Exactly.
can have people from across the globe on your team. If you've been in enough teams like Derry and I have, you've been on teams with people from around the world,
Around the world.
right? You've been, oh, they got a team in Australia, they got a team in Hong Kong, they got a team in New Mexico, they got a team.
Mm-hmm.
You do it enough times. That's how we able to a lot of times go to different countries. Oh, this person was on my team. They invited me a long time ago to come to their country. But sometimes, you be like, I get to know them a little bit because it's a whole nother country. You don't be in a whole nother country kidnapped.
I'm telling you.
Don't mind me. I got all the
Your,
sarcasm,
your
y'all.
mind went somewhere else. But you know what we saying, right, Stephanie?
But
Stephanie
the,
knows.
but the point is,
Yep.
on a serious note, you're gonna meet people from all around the world, and a lot of times people are gonna invite you to their country, and a lot of times people are gonna say they want to come to the country. A lot of times these are people with money. These aren't people trying to get how you say they green card. These aren't
Right,
people
right.
trying
Yes,
to use you
totally
to get in the
different.
country. These are genuine people.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
different
saying?
caliber.
That just want to have a business connection with you.
Yes.
Don't ever prejudge anybody. Not online. Don't
Right.
prejudge anybody because you never know how this person just didn't know how to brand themselves, even though they got big teams and they got big this, they big offline. You don't know that about this person though. You just treated this person like a scrub.
Right. Right. And you don't
Be
realize that.
careful who
Yeah.
you shun and who you block. You at least
Right.
want to try to have a conversation with them.
Yeah.
But when
Try.
people come in and
Yeah.
say, "Hey, sexy," though, you just want to reply, "Hey, thank you for the compliment. What do you do online for business?" That is what I say, right? You
You.
can say a version of that. What
Mm-hmm.
do you do online for business? See how I put that little key in there for business? Because I'm
Mm-hmm.
letting you know I'm online for business.
Right.
I
I
ain't
see what
online
you
for
profile.
what? Y'all close your ears. You got 5 years olds. Mine ain't in here. Close that. If y'all online for booty calls and dates and to find you a husband or wife, you're in my inbox wrong, right? Now, if you're on here trying to get some training, you want some extra help, you need some coaching, you're right, you want to pay somebody to create all your stuff for you, to brand you for you, want to do it, okay, I'm your girl.
Yes.
You have to set boundaries, right?
You
You
do.
online for business, you ain't online for BS, right? Sometimes we got to spit it out, right? I be the one, I ain't trying to sugarcoat it. I just spit it out. Sometimes my language be too strong for people, but I try to keep it PG. But at the end of the day, this your business,
Right.
right? You
Mhm.
on here showing up for business. You ain't on here showing up for BS. You showing up for business. So keep it business.
And
When
they need
somebody
to
jump in
hear
your inbox inappropriately, stay professional. You professional, right?
that.
You
Just
don't get all line with them, and especially don't argue with nobody on your page. That is death to your business. Never, ever, ever argue with nobody on your page, on your
Mhm.
profile, on your timeline. Do not argue with people on there.
That's a no
You
no.
want to argue with somebody, get you a private chat and say whatever you want to say to them. Because when
Exactly.
you think people not watching you, people will sit there and read that whole conversation just to see how ratchet you gonna get,
Yeah, and they
right?
like,
And
and
this person might have genuinely
won't be
wronged
doing.
you, and
Mhm.
now they on Facebook saying crazy stuff. Honey, that's what the block party for. Block them. You know how easy it is to block somebody? You hit the button, child, they block.
Boom,
Just like that.
done. And
Don't
I'm
waste your
on
time. Don't
Facebook
waste your energy.
and
You gotta
Messenger.
make money, not friends.
That's right.
That thing, Takita, that's so harsh, ain't it though? Ain't it though? You when in business, you're not gonna be heartless. You're not gonna be heartless. You'll never be heartless. But you definitely will learn to use your heart less. You can't come into everything with your emotions. You can't come into everything like that, right? You're gonna lose every time if you got your feelings in everything. Take your feelings out of it. Oh, they jumped in my inbox. They saying this. They saying okay. You ain't like what they said. You should have blocked them. You control your social media. You can block anybody
They
you
jump
want, and
in,
you
you
can't
can
get back
come
to
out.
it. Okay, they created another account. Block that one.
Mm-hmm. That's
Hello.
that's it. That's it.
All right. So now you want to reach out to people, right? You want
Right.
to reach out to people because you want to get your reach out game on. That's what I call it.
When it
You
start
want to
beating,
get your reach out game on, right? Because you feel like you're not connecting with enough people. Okay, so what do you want to start at? You can start in several places. If you know you are already doing stories, reach out to everybody that saw your story. Thank them. Hey, I saw you. I see that you saw my story. Thanks for watching. A version of that to every last person that saw your story.
yep.
You just connected with all those people. Is everybody going to respond? No. That's just like a invitation to anything. Think of you having a birthday party. You can invite 100 people.
There's 100 people coming.
Not everybody gonna respond, and other people that do respond, not everybody gonna show up. Stop taking stuff so personally. It's the
Right.
same way. It's the same way. Y'all go into business and then y'all forget that small thing. You can invite people to give away stuff, and people still ain't gonna always show up. It's just as hard to give away stuff as it is to sell something. So
I
you got to keep
know.
it in mind.
Isn't that crazy?
If you having a party, they know you giving away stuff. You got the free liquor, you got the free food, you got the free music, you got the free AC. What? Y'all gonna come and y'all gonna show up, y'all gonna get full and fat and drunk. We're gonna have a good time. People still not gonna show up. Right? People you still gonna have people not show up. So get in your mind right now today. It's not about me. Say this to yourself every day.
Yeah.
It's not about me. It's about how many people I can help, right? The more people I can connect with, that's the more people I'll be able to help with whatever product or service that I have because I believe in this product or service, but I can't ram it down somebody's throat, right? I'm
Mhm.
going to connect with people, right? I'm going to find a group. Okay, I like to, let's say cruises. I've never been on a cruise before, but a lot of people like to take cruises. I plan on taking a cruise this year though. So, so you go to a cruise group, right? Uh, what's that cruise group? Happy Cruise Group, right?
Right.
Whatever cruise group. It's a cruise group called Black Cruise Group. You go to the cruise group, you engage with some of the people on there. Y'all already got something in common.
You like to
Hey,
cruise.
how long have you been? Yes. Hey, how long have you been cruising? Right? Or sometimes people be done posted stuff about where they went. Oh man, I always wanted to go to Belize. How was it? You just started a conversation with this person that ain't got nothing to do with business, right? You're gonna find out if they interested in your business, but how you gonna find out anything unless you build that rapport, that relationship with them first. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
already got something common. Y'all like
Mm-hmm.
to cruise.
You already, yeah, you're already in a conversation, so it's going to be easy. It's
It's
not
gonna
going
be
to
an easy conversation for you. You a cruiser, they a cruiser. Y'all can talk about traveling. That's an easy connection. Easy connection. Let's say I'm a foodie. You know what I'm saying? So I might join a food group where they talking about all these different places to eat at all around the world. You know what I'm saying? Different places to try, different places to eat. Somebody made a post on there about this something that they ate and it looked amazing. Oh my God, that looked so delicious. People always come back and comment and say it was. You should have tried it. You
Mm-hmm.
just you about to have a whole conversation with this person.
Where is
Oh
this
man,
place?
what else is good? Can you show me some? You know what I'm saying? Can you recommend a great place? People that love to eat, let me tell you, I love to tell people about good food.
Yes,
People that like to eat will tell you about good
that's
places to
for
eat.
sure. And
People
she
that
makes
like to
good food
cruise,
too.
right? Don't tell you about good cruise places. On
Yeah,
and on, you can go on and on all day. What is it that you like to do? You like to make stuff with your hands? They got groups for that.
right.
You know what I'm saying? You like
Uh,
right?
yeah, I'm glad that you're saying this because I remember back in the days when this very same message, when I heard it, I couldn't
Mm-hmm.
figure out how to transform it into business. And that is not your goal. Remember, you're building a relationship. So, up out of that relationship, guess what? You're going to friend each other,
Yeah.
right? Then organically, you're going to check each other out, right? Then organically, you're going to see each other's um
Host.
posts, yes, content in the feed. So then they're going to learn about what you do and you're going to learn about what they do. And then that's going to spark another conversation because you already had one.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you are in a conversation with someone, business may come up like, wow, I see that you travel all the time. What do you do? Or it may come up like, you know what? I'm a teacher and my mother used to teach. I mean, I had this real nice conversation with this
Mm-hmm.
lady last night. I mean, it was just flowing. It was just a nice flow. Did it turn into anything? No.
Yep.
We had a nice
Nothing.
conversation. You know, she told me how she appreciates what I do. First of all, she said to me, "Wow, thank you for responding." Because a lot of people don't respond because a
Yeah.
lot of people are afraid or just don't know what to say and they don't realize all they have to do is be human because they're busy
Yeah.
trying to figure out how can I convert this person, how can I get this person to join my business when that's not your goal yet. you know
Yeah.
the goal is to get to know the person first. You don't even know
Absolutely.
even work with that person.
That's right. And that's thank you, D. I'm so glad you said that.
You don't even know.
See, like what D said, how many times have you gotten a job? I know everybody on here done had a job. Hello, I heard had several of them. How many times have you gotten a job and then several months later you was like, oh my God, I can't stand working with this person. How many times you wish you could have got to know these people before you got the job with them, and now you stuck working with this person every day? Same thing in business. You're not gonna want to work with everybody. It
Right.
sounds good when you thinking, and that's why you never think of things as oh money, 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 because it's not about the money,
Mm.
right? It's about what the money can do for you.
Right.
Never have a goal of oh I just want the money. I just want the money. I'm doing it for the money. You ain't doing it for the money. You're doing it for the time freedom, right? You're doing it for the vacation. You're doing it for the bigger house, right?
Mhm.
That's what you're really
Spending
doing
time
it
with
for.
your kids,
Money just gonna help you get there, right?
right, right.
So you have to always have your goal in mind first before you start engaging with people and reaching out. What is my purpose for engaging? I want to connect with people. Why? I want to connect with people for the sole purpose of sorting, right? I want to see if this person even eligible to work with me because I don't want to work just with anybody. And I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to be stuck dealing with people attitude and I don't want to be stuck babysitting people, right?
Mm.
So I want to see if I want to work with you. I
Right.
mean, that's your choice if you want to sign up anybody because a lot of times when you first starting out, you thinking, oh yeah, I'm just gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And then once you start working with them, you're like, oh my God. Boy, we like this person be calling me 12 o'clock at night, 2 o'clock
Like,
in the morning. Like I be having to turn my phone off. This
they'll take
person be
all
calling
your
me.
time. Mm-mm.
If it
Mm-mm.
ain't never happened to you, you're blessed. You know, I had to turn my phone off. I think we'll start calling. Do you guys have scripted? Yes, we do. And we
Absolutely.
also if we have one that's inside of resources under online success made simple. The fam bam, thank you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm. And we
Friend
do.
add message. Fam, friend add message.
Right. And we definitely have a couple that we want to share,
Yep.
um, that's not on that,
Hmm.
because I know a lot of us, we are doing curiosity posts, and what happens is the person will send them the link and then they ghost you. And then you don't want to come back like feeling, like desperate.
Oh
So
yeah.
you want to know what to say to them to even see if they even looked at it.
Oh
You
yeah.
don't want to keep going back. Did you look at the video? Did you look at the video? What do you think about the video? You don't want to do that. So we do
Nope.
have um, three messages that we would share like as a follow-up, because I think that's the place
That's
where
cool.
we get stuck, like
Hmm.
we're able to do the curiosity post to the point where the person is asking for the information. We give them the information, and
Yeah. We
when you
dropped
give
the
them the
ball.
information, you don't want to just say, hey,
Yeah.
hey, Stephanie, here's the information. You want to let them know in your message to get back to you, because you would love, either way, you would love to hear their thoughts, or
Absolutely.
or to know if it's a fit for them, because you
Yeah.
want the engagement. So even if they don't join you, you can at least find out why. Like this guy told me today, I'm promoting a program, and he said to me, oh, it seems really spammy for me. And I was like, really? I said, well, spamming messages is um never profitable for anybody. That's not what we teach. That's what I told him. I said, we don't, you don't have success with
Yeah.
spamming messages. So I said, the owner of, or the creator of this opportunity, she's a seasoned marketer, and she did not have her success on spamming. I said, but I appreciate your feedback, but that
Absolutely.
is not what this is. And that's fine. Now,
Absolutely.
you know, of course, I had to let him know that's not what I do. That's not what I'm about. And it's not because I'm upset because he didn't join, but I just had to let him know. And he may listen to my message and go, well, let me take another look at it.
Oh yeah.
Instead of just say, oh, okay. Ask them why.
Yeah.
Ask, ask them why. Why isn't it a fit? Or what is it about it that
Feedback.
doesn't work for you? Ask
Yeah.
them that, because that's going to help you when you talk to other people,
That's right.
you know? So I see that must be Janet. How do you connect with people with skincare? I mean,
I take it at the top. I
huh?
take it at the top. I said I'll take that at the top.
All right.
One of the best ways was what our previous interviewee just said. You remember what that was, Janet? Video. So think about it. People love videos and people also love pictures. Before and after pictures, work wonders for skincare, right?
Mm-hmm.
You show people with some wrinkles and then people with that smooth out skin, that works. You need to be putting those types of things in your stories though, not on your page, not on your timeline, on your reels and in
Right.
your stories. You need to be constantly posting stuff like that. But not just that. Remember, you want to put some stuff in there about you. You want to put a picture, too, about with your family, stuff like that. Mix it up. Then
Yeah.
also, go
Yeah.
ahead, girl.
I was going to also add, you want to educate. You want to educate them about your product without saying about your product. So if it's a
Yeah,
specific ingredient that's in your product that's great for removing wrinkles, you can educate your audience about that ingredient and
that's
how it
right.
helps you. And then with your call to action, you can say, hey, I have something that has that in it. If you would like to
Yeah.
know more, comment info,
Mhm.
right?
Or
So,
even if you're talking about yourself,
mhm.
right? Because you can flash a product just like this. Like, this is lipstick, right? This is the lipstick that I have on. I love this, like, right? Just like I'm doing a live. Like, I absolutely, love wearing lipstick because I love the way it brings out the shade of my eyes. I'm making all this crap up. I love the way that it keeps my lips moisturized all day, and I don't know, the fact that it comes in different colors, right? If you're interested in getting lipstick like this, contact me, and this is the one that I use. Y'all couldn't tell what that was, right? You flash it. You couldn't tell the name of the product, nothing. You can
Nothing.
flash a product
Right. And I got another
to
idea.
find, and then you tell people to find out what product I use, contact me, right?
Yes.
Because if your skin look good, right? Because I tell Daria all the time, I'm like, dang girl, I need to get some of that, right? I'm like, I need to get some of that, girl. You looking young, you looking younger
I
every
do have a
time,
system
girl.
I use. But
And that sells. You on there doing this, you know what I'm saying? Saying I remember when I had da 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 da, and then you put a old picture up after that video in the stories of how your face used to look. You're gonna get people commenting, or even if it's somebody else, you
right.
put some
Friend of
before and
mine.
after pictures, right?
Yep. Yep. A friend of
People eat
mine.
that stuff up, just
Yeah,
like weight
tell
loss.
stories. Yeah.
Why you
Tell
think they
stories.
got them before and after weight loss pictures? People love that. They're like, dang, if
Yeah.
her face looked like that before she used this skincare, I'm about to order some of that right now. That's what
Right.
people say. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? When I said to Derek, I was like, girl, right? That's what we say. We're like, dang, I look, your face looks so, what I say, so smooth. You ain't got no blemishes. Da, da, da. I'm like, I'm gonna have to get some of that. And then groups,
Gotta know.
all these groups out there, it's groups dedicated to skincare,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And it's whole women groups, right? Women love skincare. Women love a lot of things. We just don't like to be sold, remember? But if you on there giving value, man, have you guys ever wanted to get rid of those what is crow's feet, right?
Oh,
Have you
oh,
guys ever wanted to get rid of those
dark.
crow's feet
Yeah. Those. Yeah.
permanently, right?
Mm-hmm.
People eat
Mm-hmm.
that kind of stuff up. Heck yeah, they want to get rid of that. Do you want to get rid of your smile line? Right? All
Right.
things that you can say. And you showed the before and after pictures of people, somebody with smile lines and then somebody without.
Mm-hmm.
Contact me today to get your free sample if y'all give out samples, right? Because a lot of times they give out free samples.
Right.
They're like, dang, I seen that. That look like it worked. I get a sample of that.
Mm-hmm.
Why
Yep.
not? Because if
Yep.
it works, I'm gonna order some.
There you go. There you go. People don't mess
Um,
around with their skin.
oh yeah, oh
They
yeah.
don't mess around.
Also,
They do purpose. While you
yeah,
think you can do an engagement post,
yes,
right? You can do matte or gloss.
yes,
Women are going to respond which lipstick they prefer. Then you go in the inbox, girl. I seen your hey, how you doing? I saw your
yes,
message on my post. I see that you like matte lipstick. I have a matte lipstick that does X, Y, and Z. Want to check it out?
yeah. Want
And
to check it out? Yeah, she
you
just
can just
said that.
word those comments. Girl, I saw that you like glossy. Lips. I'm in the health and wellness industry, and I do have access to gloss lipstick. Is this something that you would like to know more about?
You see what Daria doing? Y'all
Yes.
see what she
No.
doing? She leaving it so they have no choice but to say yes or no. That's the only thing they can say. They're gonna say yes.
Really,
They
yes or
can say
yes?
no.
Because they telling me they either
That's
like
it.
or gloss, and
That's
you
right.
know that whatever
That's right.
product you have, create a engagement post so you can learn about what your audience wants and likes,
Yeah.
and that's what you talk about. And then you reach out to them in the inbox and have a conversation. And it makes it so much easier because you're not
Yeah.
forcing anything. You're not forcing anything. You're having a conversation based on their response to your post,
That's it.
right? But I know you wanted to say something, and then I wanted to answer Valerie's question because I do want to give them three scripts
Yes.
for
I was gonna
um,
say go ahead and give them the
oh,
script. That's all I was gonna talk about.
okay.
Some more
All right.
stuff along the lines of script.
So Valerie, I just want to make sure. I know we gave you guys a lot of scripts, but is this something that you think would be of value, like a follow up? If you gave somebody, I don't know if this happened to you, but I know me, I've gave my link out to a ton of people, and after that, it was crickets. There were people that did say thank you, and then you didn't hear from them. You don't know if they looked at it or not.
Right.
And I mean, I know for me, it's a ton of people. I'm sure for you too, Takesha,
Mm-hmm.
it's been a ton. So let me know, Val, if that would be value um, to you, because I know this was very helpful to me because I didn't know what to say, just to, spark the conversation because in your
Again.
mind,
Mm-hmm.
you're thinking like, oh, they didn't look at it or they didn't like it or, whatever. We make up all kinds of stuff because what our brain do, whatever we
Oh
don't know, it fills it in, right?
yeah. Oh yeah.
So I struggled with that because I was dealing with that kind of stuff in my mind. So I realized after messaging these people, they were busy. I didn't get a chance to look at it. Oh my God, thank you so much for reminding me. Yes, I'm going to take a look at that. You know,
Yeah.
so this is what you could say. You could say, hey, so and so, just following up on a message I previously sent you. I understand that you're busy, but I would appreciate if you could have a look and respond to me as soon as you can.
Mm-hmm.
Put a little smiley face.
The smiley face always.
And I sent that message out last night because I decide when I'm going to follow up with my people and just schedule a time to go back, an hour or two, because remember, what we're talking about is income producing activities. Okay. So, if you're reaching out to people and you're giving them your link or they're reaching out to you, you want to know what's up. You don't want to, your link is very important. You don't just want to give it out and forget about it, right? So, they always say the fortune is in the follow up, right? So the second one is, hey, so and so, hey, Val, I hope you enjoyed the video I shared, email, PDF, whatever, right? And you take these and you tweak them to make it work for what you're doing. So I hope you enjoyed the video that I shared. I wanted to follow up with you to see if our product fits your needs. Again, it's not about you, it's about
That's
them.
right.
I would love for you to try it out. Please let me know if there is something else I can answer for you here. Or you can even say answer before you get started. You
Mm-hmm.
can you can say that. I mean,
Absolutely.
really cool follow-ups, nothing too overwhelming, and you will get a response from those people that are genuine
Yeah.
about asking for the your product, because you got some people that just ask just to be asking,
Oh
and then
yeah.
you got people that really want to check it out, right?
Yes.
And then the last one is, I'm just getting in touch to check whether you had a chance to review the email, the video, the PDF, whatever I sent you previously. Um, or and um, I don't like what I wrote here.
Here we go. That's what we do.
Okay, I don't like what I said at the end, so I'm gonna put something at the end. So, all right, let me start over. I'm just getting in touch to check whether you had a chance to review the email I sent you previously. Um, just circling back, love to hear from you. That's it.
Absolutely.
That's
And
it.
if it's somebody that you haven't spoken to, because sometimes it's been like if you've been doing this for a while,
Mm-hmm.
you've got people that you haven't spoken to in at least 6 months to a year, right? So in that case, you just want to wake up the relationship, right? You just want to
Right,
reconnect
right,
with them. Hey, it's been a while. How are you?
right.
Most people don't ask people how they are, right? We tell y'all that all the
Mm-hmm.
time. Even their own
Mm-hmm.
family don't ask them how
Yeah.
they are. When they walk in the door, they don't ask how their day was, none of that. So
Mm-hmm.
that sets you apart. Just even
Yeah.
asking, how are you? People are like, oh,
Mm-hmm.
hey,
Yeah. Hey, girl, how
it's
you
been a
doing?
minute. How you
Yeah.
doing? You still doing that such and such?
Yep. Can do
It
that
gets
too.
people to engage with you.
And then some people go, "Oh yeah, that's right. I know. I'm gonna join." Like some people will tell
Yeah.
you, "I'm gonna join next week," and then it'll be a whole month later, and you don't hear from them. So that would be appropriate.
Don't get caught in the Friday. Don't get caught in the I'm gonna join on Friday. Do
Oh,
not
please,
get
please, Friday
excited.
coming
Go
up.
no party because somebody said they're gonna join on Friday. They ain't joining. They ain't joining on
Mhm.
Friday.
Don't get excited no more until they actually
Don't get excited
do it.
until
Yeah,
they done join. After
until
they
they
done
actually.
join, then you get an email saying
That's it.
congratulations, you got a new member, new
Yep.
sponsor,
Or a
new this,
text
new
saying I'm
that. You
about to
get
do it.
excited.
Right. Because some people
Or
will.
you be doing this.
Mm-hmm. Because you find yourself refreshing. Like, dang, I thought they said they was gonna join.
I'm just like, they gonna pay Friday. Oh, they didn't pay.
What happened?
Somebody else gonna pay. They didn't pay.
If you're
Somebody
doing a
else gonna
dance,
pay. They didn't pay.
it's Friday.
Don't set
You
yourself
got to
up for
do the
that.
sign up.
Don't, don't
Hey,
get excited when they say they coming on. Get excited when they come on and you accept them into the group, right? You welcome them into the fold. That's when you get excited.
there you
Yeah,
go.
they
Yes.
in here. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, got me a new person. Just
Yep.
saying. You don't want
Remember,
to get
listen to the
excited before that.
team. You go
Yeah, and
for it.
that is what wears a lot of people out, guys.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
emotional roller coaster that you put yourself on. Oh my God, ah, 5 people say they're going to be on the presentation. Nobody showed up to the presentation. Oh my God,
Mhm.
I had 3 people say they're going to join me on Friday. Nobody joined on Friday. Stop setting yourself up. Ha, ha, ha. No.
Right.
No matter if they say yay or nay, you don't care unless the ink dry. Once they have joined, okay? Don't be excited. Oh my God, they jumped on the presentation. Step one.
That's step one.
Yay. You got them on the presentation. You got to be getting several people on the presentation. You got to keep going. Yay, one person jumped on. That don't mean they're going to join. Stop
Right.
getting so excited every time so that way you won't be disappointed every time.
Take the emotion out of it. Yeah. You can't get
Please
emotions.
stop. Stop with the emotions.
Been
Oh my
there
God,
too.
yes. Oh, my brother say he gonna join me. Oh, now he say it's stupid. Don't let people make you happy or sad about what it is that you're doing unless you gonna quit. Unless you gonna quit when the when somebody say the right thing that's gonna make you quit, keep going and ignore these people.
Right.
You doing it because you want to do it. You ain't go
Mhm.
to McDonald's and got that whatever whatever that iced coffee. You ain't go to McDonald's and get the iced coffee because so and so
Happy.
wanted you to. You went there because you wanted to get that. You
That's
ain't
right.
asked nobody permission if you should go every day and get one on your way to work. Because you told
Happy.
yourself, I'm going, I'm getting it. Do that in business. Self, I'm not gonna give up. No matter what my mama, daddy, sister, brother, uncle say, because they don't do what I do, how can they understand what it
And they
is that
don't.
I do? And I'm
They
doing this to help them because they don't understand
don't
that
get
you
it.
have to have multiple streams of income. And by having a job and doing something else, you already got two streams of income. Come on.
Mhm. That's
Come on.
right.
You already at two streams. You trying to get rid of that other stream so you can build up this business, right? And add on all the other streams. That's the name of the game.
That's the name of the game.
While you listening to people who believe they one stream is enough until they get laid off or fired or disabled or some reason they can't work no more, and then all of a sudden they realize having one job too close to having no job.
Right.
One stream of income too close to zero streams of income.
You just said something. They are now in a position to take them under their wing and teach them what they know, because you're in Online Success Made Simple.
Yep.
There's people behind you that you can take by the hand and say, hey, let me show you what to do. Let me show you the ropes. You got to get your, you know, that's right. Ice Caramel Frappe. That's what's up. You got to get your profile together. Let me help you get your profile together before they even start promoting. You know, that stuff is important.
Yeah. Give. Mm-hmm. Man, I remember one time, oh my God, I cried so bad. Let me let y'all know. I cried so bad one time, and I said, I'm tired of helping people. Right? And I just threw my hand. I'm like, I'm tired of helping people. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I just didn't feel like, how do you say, what's the verbiage, G? I got to a point where I felt like people didn't appreciate it. People didn't appreciate the time I was taking. People didn't appreciate the help I was giving. People didn't appreciate. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like giving up. Like, I'm tired of helping people. People don't care if you here to help them. People do you wrong. I was just frustrated. And then, you know, God said to me, you know, don't you ever get tired of helping other people.
Yeah.
Don't you ever get tired of helping. Never get tired of helping others. The trick is, be careful who you help. What? I'm like, okay.
That's it right there.
Okay.
That's it.
Help people that are grateful to get your help. That's number one. You know, all the time, you know the people that you consistently help, and these people couldn't give a crap about you. Stop helping them people, because that's draining you. It ain't draining them. They getting what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Focus. That's why you here doing this, because you want something better. You want something different. You know you got it in you. Why you letting somebody tell you different? They not you, and they not in your head. You are. So guess what? Don't be afraid to reach out to people, because they look at themselves in the mirror and brush them teeth just like you do every morning.
That was the main day. If you walk away with anything else, I want you to walk away with that. We want you to walk away with that.
It's just a fact of the matter. Get out your own mind, because everybody else already trying to rent space there. Move them out and move yourself out. You only got room for positive thoughts, right? Before you start reaching out to people, don't you dare say nothing negative that's going to make you not want to reach out to people. You start your day out by saying, listen, Stephanie, we're going to reach out to 10 people. It ain't about who reached back out. It's about what we doing. It's our job to reach out to 10 people a day. We don't care who respond. Nobody said get this many people to respond. Ain't about the responses. It's about what you doing.
Right. You only have
reach out to 10 people a day.
Yeah.
You have only one person gonna reach back.
Right. You don't have no control of that.
No control. Control what you can control. And I'm gonna reach out to 10 people a day, because I know if I reach out to 10 people a day in 7 days, that's 70 people. And in 70 people, I know I can at least get what? I can at least get 10 people to come on to a Zoom. And if I get 10 people to come on to a Zoom, I know I can at least get 3 of them people to say yes.
Because you're building relationships
over and over again.
And they're learning more.
Constantly building.
Right. And as you're learning about them, you're building a relationship, and they're seeing your content, and that's where it happens. That's exactly where it happens. Well, guys, we are over and
out.
And we could talk about this forever, because this
we so bad.
This is a serious topic.
And it
This
is.
when you're doing this kind of work, guys, you are doing income
Yeah.
producing activities. And this is the part of the business where you should be spending most of your time. And
Mhm.
usually we do the opposite. We're spending time with our blog. We're spending time making posts. We're spending time doing everything else that's important. But where we should be spending our time is connecting with
Yeah.
people. So in your mind, think about, say, you know what, I'm gonna take an hour and I'm gonna work my posts. I'm gonna see who connected with me, and I'm gonna connect with them back. I'm gonna go to my stories. I'm gonna connect with those people, see who liked my stories. I'm gonna
Yep.
send them a message. That's the kind of work you should be doing, and that's what the leaders are doing. And that's why
That's
when they get ready
right.
to go from company to company, or they promote a product, it seemed like a gazillion people's asking for info. Next thing you know, this
Right.
person joined, and welcome so and so, and welcome and welcome and welcome and welcome, because they
Yeah.
have relationships with them and they
Yeah.
trust.
And a lot of times you don't see these people posting all the time because they've done that already. They've
Yeah,
already built their audience, and the audience already know, oh, she only posts once or twice a month. But when she do post, it's value, it's something great, it's this, it's that.
mhm,
She's known for posting these types of things, and we looking forward to these posts. So that's
right.
why I'm saying, as long as you do the work, you'll be able to get in there. And we're gonna
Absolutely.
have a script booklet for sale as well for
Yes.
those of you that want a digital. It'll be a digital product, not something
Mhm,
to hold in your hand,
mhm.
but it'll be a digital. It's a digital product. It's almost ready. So if
Yeah.
you guys are looking for that, and it's less than $10. So if you guys want something that you can refer to every time, and you're not sure what to say, we got you covered.
We got you.
But in
We
the
got
meantime, Fam Bam. The Fam Bam is in the resources section, right?
yes, that.
Online Success Made Simple under resources. The group, right? Online Success Made Simple, the group page under resources, under guides, right? That's where you're going to find it at. All right?
Mhm.
Bye,
All right.
guys. Because we can talk all day. Y'all will be on here for 3 hours. We'll still be just as fast. We
No,
can
I
talk
know.
all night.
And if you guys have any questions, because I know it's been over an
Yeah.
hour,
Any
just
more questions?
look underneath this video and we will definitely respond. But we appreciate you sticking with us for an
Yeah.
hour. We
Because we did
appreciate
that.
that. It's over an
We just
hour.
kept thinking of more stuff like, but because there's always so many scenarios. So we try to cover it for y'all. But we will be back. You're welcome. You're welcome, guys. Thank you
You're
so much for
welcome.
joining us for another
Yeah.
live at 5. Next Tuesday, we're going to be back with a phenomenal interview. So we
Mhm.
hope that you guys are here live at 5 because we know we will.
All right.
Boom.
See you next week.